Yeah.
Thank you everyone for coming today. I really appreciate you all being here, and I know Kevin and Sami do as well. It means a lot to everyone, and it's also really special and heartwarming to see so many happy and thankful and grateful friends and family who really appreciate both of you so much.
Crying's allowed.
Sorry. Whew, okay. Well, I'm grateful to be here. Thank you for asking me to do this, and I'm honored to be amongst all of you special, amazing people.
Scoot up a little bit. Scoot up a little bit, Bridget.
So this goes back to... Start over. I'm thankful and so grateful to be here and honored to once again chaperone you, not just on your first date, but on your wedding day. I am honored I could have been there for your first date, and I know I've never seen you nervous, and you were nervous to go on a date. Maybe you were deeply anticipating meeting the woman of your dreams that night. Who knows? But the rest is history from there. One Cobb salad and a few Pim's cups later, we ended up at the bar below us and had a couple drinks. So I left you two to be, and obviously things bloomed from there. And you guys are very happy, which is amazing. It's been a pleasure watching the two of you grow together and share your passions and your excitement and your love for life and each other, and family, friends, and sharing that with all of us. It's extremely inspiring. There are many ways to remember moments like this that we're all sharing together, and You can do that through photos, sound, smells, things like that. And Kevin and Sami have chose to use a Tibetan singing bowl to remember this special moment. A singing bowl is a memory of sound, and today it will be rung to capture and remind them of this very day and their everlasting love for one another. The couples have asked their parents to give. Excuse me, I jumped ahead.
Go ahead and
there.
ring it. Ring it, baby.
This Tibetan singing bowl to ring in their love for each other.
Perfect.
So the couples have asked their parents to give a tithe, a blessing for their marriage. So I would like to welcome the father of the bride.
I've been given the topic of seasoning as substance, but how could it be more perfect, actually, than talking about flavor? Flavor is what life is all about, and it's entirely up to each one of us individually to create that flavor for ourselves as we project that flavor to everybody around us. And if you don't know, I make seasonings for a living, and so flavor has been part of my life all my life. I don't know what it's like not to be obsessed with food and flavors. Now, Sami, I'm so proud of everything you've done, the flavor and the deliciousness you bring to this family. Kevin, we couldn't be happier with Sami's choice, and thank you so much for being there for her. We look forward to a life full of great flavors from you two.
Thank you.
With this ring, I bless this union.
Perfect.
Didn't it work?
Perfect.
Makes it look good.
Thank you. I'd like to invite the mother of the groom.
So Kevin and Sami asked me to talk about gold. And gold, and probably appropriately with his metallurgy, that would be something that would be important for us to think about. Gold is an everlasting symbol of luck and prosperity, and although gold in of itself is a treasure, it has some really special properties that we can learn from and apply to a relationship and to a marriage. So I learned that it's soft, so it's important to be tender and kind. It's malleable, so it's important to be flexible. It has a very high boiling point. So I learned a lot. So remember to be slow to anger. It is a good conductor of electricity and heat. So remember to always keep your chemistry. Gold is a highly reflective metal, and so use conversation and listening to continue to know each other and to ponder the important things in life. Gold shines, so look for the positive in each other every day. And remember, gold does not tarnish or corrode and will stand the test of time, just like I know this marriage will. With this
I invite the mother of the bride.
Sami and Kevin, your love must continually be nourished, just as this rich soil nourishes life. Cultivating patience, forgiveness, passion, and devotion in your marriage happens beneath the surface with daily tending. my wish for you is that you remember when challenging times come, that just as fertilizer smells unpleasant, but is rich with nutrients when it's broken down and absorbed, it's the tough times that can be the very thing needed to help you personally grow and flourish together. Each plant has a different pH level in the soil that best help it grow. And over the years, the right soil mix may change as your circumstances change. Learn to see what nourishes your partner and helps them to thrive, and then do all that you can to create the right environment to support that. I have watched you both, and you have both sacrificed for each other's well-being, and this will become the never-ending fountain of positive energy that will flow through your marriage. With this ring, I bless this union.
I now invite the father of the groom.
So I've been given the seed, appropriately after the soil and everything. What the seed represents is a promise of the future. And with the seed, it contains all the information that can feed us, that can clothe us, and protect us. So with that in mind, what it does is the understanding that it requires attention, it requires care, and it requires constant taking care of, watering, nutrition. And it will always be with you. So with the seed, watching you two together, and Sami has given me a whole different insight on plant life and everything, just a further deepening love for it. And we couldn't be more pleased to have you as part of our family. And to see you two together and how you are is inspiring. So let me put this down. So with this ring, I bless this union. I love you both.
I love you, Dad.
Now the time has come for these two wonderful people to share the love they have for one another through their vows.
We have the rings.
Kevin, my whole life, I would imagine what my perfect life partner would be like. I imagined someone kind, someone funny, someone handsome, someone who treated me like the center of their universe, someone smart and hardworking and selfless and generous. I was fully prepared to compromise on some of those things. And yet, here I am, standing before someone who is all of those things. But what I could have never imagined was that there was somebody who was so much more than that. Someone who sees me at my darkest, ugliest, and most shameful moments, and in those times sees me as perfect. Someone who constantly makes sure that I'm reminded that I'm beautiful and capable, and that my worth is in the forefront of my mind. Someone who doesn't react to my often unpredictable emotions, but listens, loves, comforts, and tries to understand. Someone who goes out of their way to help me be my most authentic self. And if I don't know what that is, pushes me to find out. Never jealous, never threatened, and whose love is truly unconditional. You encapsulate all the best of what a human being can be. And the fact that I get to live this life side by side with you is an immeasurable blessing. I promise to wake up every day and be the best version of myself for you, for me, for us, and for our future. With this ring, I bless our union.
Some good love right there.
Like fire out with all these tears.
Sami, when I moved back, when I moved back to Idaho from New York, I always questioned what brought me back. And it wasn't until I met you when I found my answer. I'd been searching for my Appaloosa for quite some time, but to find someone that vibrates at my frequency is amazing. Since I've met you, I've been inspired, cared for, taught, and loved. You've filled the empty spot in my life and gave me hope. I never knew what happiness was until you agreed to be my partner and to feel fully and unconditionally loved by someone who understands me. Sami, you bring me life when I have none. You make me grow when I feel like I can grow no higher. Sami, you complete me. I promise to never take you for granted and to never get arrogant about our love, because it too needs care. I promise to grow to be a better husband, partner, and hopefully one day, father. I just promise to grow with you, to be by your side until we depart from this earthly existence, and to love and embrace you every single day until that day. Snug. With this ring, I bless this union.
As you walk hand in hand through life and all of the blessings it brings, remember the love shared today. Remember the sound of the singing bowl and the moments shared today between friends, family, and yourselves. Let us stand and usher in love between this beautiful union. I now pronounce you man and wife. You may now kiss the bride.
That's my wife.